Everyone, as you can see today, we've come to a major important section on the vehicle, which is the automotive battery. Now, with regards to the battery, we have in front of us here, we have a battery which you will find on any vehicle. Now, firstly, the battery has caps, which you will find, as I said, all these caps are your ventilation caps. So firstly, if you have a battery that has gone flat on a vehicle, before attempting to charge the battery, we first need to do a few tests on the battery. So the first thing we start off by, firstly we will use a multimeter. On a multimeter we will turn it to voltage. Now remember, this battery has a maximum voltage of 12.5 volts. So we will turn it to 20 on our multimeter and we will then check the voltage using our multimeter. On my multimeter here, my reading is 9 volts. So what does that tell me? That tells me that the battery now needs to be charged. So if the battery needs to be charged, firstly, we can use, as I said, we can use a hydrometer. Battery hydrometer is to check the acid content inside each cell of the battery. By doing that, we will use a hydrometer, we will insert it into the battery and we will extract a small quantity of liquid to test the kilograms per liter of each cell on a battery. Remember, a battery has 6 cells. Each cell measures a maximum of 2 volts. That's how a battery together has 12 volts total capacity. So very importantly, remember, as I said, 6 cells in a battery. Each cell is 2 volts. So more importantly, remember, over a period of time, batteries become sulfated. So what is sulfation? Sulfation is a white crystallized substance that builds up in the bottom of the battery, and that causes a resistance to charging and discharging of voltage. So very importantly, when charging a battery, make sure that we first look at the cell caps. The ventilation caps must be open. We then connect our battery charger to the battery, and then we'll establish what voltage needs to be done. So while we just move on, to come a little closer, if you come a little closer, come here a little closer, you will see. So if you look at the battery, inside you find battery acid and a mixture of battery water on the inside of the battery. Down in the bottom you would find your battery charger. So after connecting your battery charger to the vehicle's battery, we'll connect the battery charger to the vehicle's battery, and then you will connect your positive to the power of the battery, negative to the negative terminal of the battery. You would then, as I said, do a slow charge on the vehicle. What is a slow charge? A slow charge is done at 12 to 24 hours at 10% of the ampere rating. Now the ampere rating, most of the time you'll find it on the side of the battery. So if you have a look at the side of the battery, 628 indicates your size, and amperes, okay, this battery I can't see the ampere rating, but this battery should be about 50 to 60 amps. So when charging it, 12 to 24 hours on a slow charge. A fast charge is done where we will charge the battery at 30% of the ampere rating. 30% ampere rating we will add to our battery charger, and that is done for 15 to 30 minutes. Remember, after 15 to 30 minutes or after slow charging or fast charging your battery, always leave the battery for 10 minutes to cool down before using a multimeter and testing it. So on this video, we're going to show you this here. With the next video, we're going to show you how to do a battery voltage test.